Welcome to MacroCode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So today we're going to proceed with our help desk management system. So I'm going to sign in to our application. So as you can see, this is the dashboard. And here you can see the number, the title, description, and the statuses based on the colors and even the number of comments per the tickets. So we also have all the tickets. So if you click there, then you are able to see the comments. So you can see the comments per ticket. You can also see the details. So you can see from the details, you can see the ticket details, the comments per the ticket, and you can also see the resolution status. You can see some of the actions that has been taken to that particular ticket. Then here you can see also, you can actually resolve the ticket. So here you can indicate the status that you want to assign. For example, if you say in progress, or you can say on hold. So you say this has been altered. Then if you add, then you're able to see that this resolution is actually added down here. So then you can actually resolve. So today we are going to deal with the assignments. So we have the comments, and we have all the categories, the subcategories of the tickets. Then you have the audit trail. So the audit trail tracks all the information that you are doing. Then you have the system users. So you can add new users within this application. You also have the system codes. So these are kind of groupings like the gender, then the system code details. You have the male and female. So that is how we are grouping the options. Then you have the system roles. So these are all the roles within the system, and we have the departments, and these are all the departments. So today what I want us to do is, you see here, when we have these tickets, you can actually assign this ticket to someone. So I want us to deal with the assignments, whereby you can assign this particular ticket to someone. But now, before that, I want us to go to the controller. Then not even the controller, but to the ticket model. So on the ticket model, I want us to add two fields. So these two fields, I want us to add the assigned. So you can say assigned to ID. Then this is nullable, and this should actually is a foreign key from application user. So this is a foreign key from here, and you can do that. So assigned to, and you can also indicate the date it was assigned. So here we can do that. Then you can say assigned on. Then this is date time, so which is also nullable. So you can have these two things. We have the assigned to ID, and we have the assigned on. So after doing that, you know what we need to do next is to add migration. So I'm going to do tools, then NuGet package manager console. Then I'm going here to do add migration. Then I can say assignment. So if you do that, then the migration will be added. So for those who are following this channel and you have not subscribed, consider subscribing. So that will add our migration. So the next thing will be to update our database and actually our table, the tickets table, to add those particular fields. So when we add those particular fields, so let me just see if everything is okay. That's cool. Then let's just update database. So if we try update database, so these particular fields will be added. And the good thing is they're actually nullable, so we don't have to delete the data on our tables. So there we go. It has been added. So we now have the assigned on and assigned to. So the next thing that I want us to do is, on our views under tickets, I want us to create another Razor view, which is empty. And here we can call it assign. Can call this assignment. you can actually call it ticket assignment. So ticket assignment, then we can borrow what we have on resolve. So for the resolve, we can add it here. So that is what we have. So we can also have this particular ticket assignment. Let's just go back to the tickets controller, and we can actually duplicate the resolve action. So I'm going to just find it. So this one. So we can duplicate this, and we have it here. So this now will be ticket assignment. I'm going to borrow this. So I'll just say this is ticket assignment, and we are going to have it here. So then we'll have all those information. So the next thing is whenever we are in the index, so when we click assign, it should take us to the not to edit, but ticket assignment. So it will open the ticket assignment page. So on the ticket assignment, what I want us to do is here, I want us to, so there's also one option actually. On the resolve section, you can have these as a, you can actually check on the status of the ticket. So whenever you select assign to, then you're able to populate some of the options. But now, what I want us to do here, I want us to introduce another. So we have the ticket status. So here we'll actually say assign to. So these will be, the options here will be the list of users. So when we go to the tickets controller, just within our assignment option, I want us to have another view data. And this view data is actually based on users. So we'll actually take users, and these will have, so let me do away with this. So we are going to take users, and here we will do ID, and I'll do full name of users. So then here I'll say users, user ID. So now our view data will be on our tickets assignment. Instead of doing that, so here I'll say assign to. So this should be assign. So I think we don't have that, so we'll add it on our view model. So if you go, we added it on our model, so we need to replicate this to our view model. So I'm going to copy this to our view model. Let's just go back to our tickets view model. Then I'm going to add this here. So now on our tickets assignment, we can now assign these two. You can say this is assigned to. So this one will be assigning to a particular user. So once we do that, we can actually do away with this. And you can do away with this. So any ticket with any status can be assigned to a particular user. So I'm leaving it there. Then I can say here assigned confirmed. Then I'll also duplicate what we had on our controller. So I'll just say here, so we have assigned. So let me just see. So reopen, we can actually duplicate this. So I'm going to copy this, then paste it here. So here, then I'll just give it this particular name, assigned confirmed. So here we'll be now getting the, so here the status, remember we are assigning. So here we'll have a status called reassigned. So that is our status, and this is actually resolution status. So this is reassigned status. So then we'll update this here. Instead of closed, we do that. Then here we'll say reassigned. Then you can say this is reassigned. But now our resolution status here, you can see we are having the resolution status as reassigned, but now we need to know who has been assigned to that particular. You can say this is assigned, not reassigned. You can say assigned. So we can now take that particular option. So one thing is, I want us to have the. So I'll just go here to the ticket. So this is the ticket. So we'll be updating the status as assigned, and also we need to log the person who has been assigned to, and that will be VM then dot assigned to ID. Then also we need to log the date and time. So this will be assigned on, and this is the date and time. So you can say date time dot now. So that is when it was assigned. So I think that is cool. So since we now have this, we can now go back and try to do some assignments. So that is okay. So let's launch our app now and see how this goes along. So for those who are watching this video for the first time, you can consider watching other videos. Like our video, comment down below in some of the items that you'll want to see on this particular video, and also in our upcoming series. So there we go. So if I go to tickets, and I can say if I want to reassign this. So if I say assign, you see it is taking us to the correct page that we were. And here you can say assign to. I now have a list of users. So I can say this particular ticket, I want to assign it to Maruti Duncan, and I can say this has been reassigned. So if I add it, let's see if there is any particular issue. Yes, there we go. So our status here is null. So we need to ensure we check what is our assigned status. So that is one thing that we need to make sure it is correct. So the statuses of tickets. So we have the reopened, resolved, escalated. So we don't have the assigned. So we can say, can add a new status here. We call it assigned. So this is this assigned. You can say number 8, and this is the resolution status. So that is one of the status. So if you come here now, we'll be having this particular status as assigned. So that means someone has been assigned and they are working on it. So let's just launch our app and see again. So we'll now be having all those particular statuses, and we can always see what is the progress of the tickets. So let's just confirm. So if I go to tickets now and say assign, so I'm going to say assign. So if I do that, I can choose Duncan, and I can say this has been assigned to Duncan. So this has been assigned to Duncan. So here you can say Duncan. So, and you can see on the ticket history, if we add this, we should now be able to get, you see, the ticket has been assigned to Duncan. So one thing that you need to see on our ticket details, remember we added some 2 fields. That is the assigned to and the assigned on. So we can actually now pre-populate those particular information. So if we go to the tickets assignment, so let me just go back there on the ticket assignment. You see on the ticket details, we can actually include another item here. For now, the assigned to. You see this? Assigned to. So this will give us the person who was assigned. So we can actually do the same for the other options, like the reopen, can have it, like the details as well, you can have it. So if we go to the details, we can now add the two fields. So let me just check. So before the document here, we can add this. We say this is assigned to, and we can say this is assigned to, and we can do here dot. So this is we need the full name, and say dot full name. So that is cool. Then we can also have the date and time when it was assigned. So I'll just do assigned on, and this will be also assigned on. So that is the date and time when the ticket was assigned to someone else. So assigned on, and we can do that. So I'll now copy these two, and I'm going to have it wherever we have those particular information. So I'll have it here. So I'll add them here. Then also for the resolved, I think we are using them somewhere. I'll also add them here. Then for the ticket assignment, we need them. Yes, so I think I'll also add them here. So once we have this information, the next thing that you can do, so if we launch our app, we should be able to see whether a ticket has been assigned to someone or not. So we are able to tell that. So let's just launch our app and see. So for those who are following this video and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, like our video, and also you can share. So if we go to the tickets now, under tickets, and we say assign, let's just use one of the tickets here. We say assign. So you see here we have so we can assign this to Amon. You can say this is good, or you can just say please address this issue. So if we add, then you can see we have the ticket has been assigned, and you can see here assigned to ID and assigned on. But we have assigned, but it has not given us the assigned to. So let's just go back to the resolved action and see what is the issue for the tickets. So I'm trying to, yes. So if you go here, I want us to see if we added the assigned to. Yes, we missed the assigned to here. So we can say assigned to. So this will give us the person who was assigned. So let's just relaunch. So if we relaunch that, then we should be able to see who was assigned that particular ticket, and we can always follow up. So let's just wait and see. So there we go. So here I'm able to see the tickets. So if I say assigned to, so here I'll just choose maybe Karanja. Should be okay for you. So if I add it, you can see now, yeah, we are still missing something here. So let's just see. So ticket details assigned to, yeah. So let me just see something. So if we assign to and we refresh, yes. So let me see, assign to. Do you have a value here? Yeah, we don't have a value to assign to ID. Why? So let's proceed and do something. So that is adding. Yes. So here, if we come and say assign to, then let's see. This has been assigned to you. So if we add, let's see. Yes, so it's not adding the assigned to ID. So let's just check So our confirmed action, is it saving the assigned to ID? So let's just check. So here, if we go there, tickets, yes. So we need to do that assigned to. Let's confirm if it is actually getting a value. So let's open our, we assigned to these two, say this has been assigned. So if we add, so let's see our assigned to, it is actually null. So our assigned to is actually null. That's why we are not getting the assigned to ID. So here we see select SPNet is for that, and our items is that. So let's confirm our tickets. So our options. So let's confirm our options. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to copy this, and we have that. Then here, I want us to see the drop-down list. So we're expecting this to be ID, and we have the full name. Yes, so I think there is something, yeah, I've actually seen the issue. So if you go back to the tickets, we actually say that this is an int, which is wrong. So this should be actually a string. So change that. And also let's go back to our view model. This should also be a string. So if we do that, let's do NuGet package manager console. Remember, we need to update our table. So you can say add migration, assignment updates. So these are some of the updates that you're doing. So press enter. So it will update that particular table to ensure that the ID, the user ID is a string. So because actually the user ID is a string from SPNet core users table. So if we do that, then we say update database. So that should update our database, and we should be good to go. So for those who are watching this channel for the first time, subscribe, like our video, comment down below. And in case you have any comment that you feel we need to add, please comment down below, and we'll be able to take it out. So if you go now to the add assignment, you see this is now a string and this is a string. So let's now try and assign one ticket. We see. So the good thing is it is actually nullable, so we don't need to, and that is what you should do if you are modifying any table that it has data. So I am going to do tickets, then I can say I want to assign. So if I do assign, so if you go to the view data, you will actually see that this particular, so that is the users. So if you come here, if you see the users, you'll know that the ID is actually a string. Let me see if we can have the data. Let's just proceed. So here I'll just say assign this to Maruti. Good. So if I add, so you now see that assigned to ID is assigned to Maruti. So we are able to see that. So if we can also say assigned to, and you say, so this is now when we say resolved, you can always do that. So we've now able to assign. So if we come to our tickets, you see the assigned to, it has now changed. So you can also assign this. So say assign, say you're assigning this to James. Say assigned to James. So if we click add, you can see it has assigned to James, and we have actually logged it here as a ticket assigned to, and it has been assigned to James. So the person who created should not be the same. So you see here, so these assigned to, you can actually change the naming. So you can go to tickets view model, and we can always provide the display names. So here we can do, instead of here you can say comment description, and you can say here assigned to. So if we do this, then we can say assigned on here. So that will now serve as so we now have those two. So if we have them, then we are good to go. So for those who are watching our videos and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing, like our video, comment down below, and see you in all our series that we are doing. So as you can see here, we now have all the tickets. Then you can assign. So if you click assign, so you'll see now this is assigned to, and if you just say assign, say this has been assigned. So if we add that, then you see the person who is assigned. So that is it for today. So I wanted us to just handle the assignments of tickets, and you can actually later do this in an advanced stage whereby we can have these as an automatic assignment based on roles and even areas of expertise. So we'll be actually looking that in our next series. So stay in touch and always subscribe and like our video. That is it for today. See you in our next video. Bye.